Team Falcons is a really high-skilled team. There's a good mix of new blood and veterans, and everyone is on the upper end in terms of skill.
I know the community doesn't like us much because there's a lot of old shit and some bad manners, but I want us to be just remembered for the results and the dedication and all the hard work we put. We are very aggressive, very methodical, and ruthless team. We do not give our opponents space to breathe.
Following the conclusion of this year's season coming into TI, we felt pretty good. We won a lot throughout the whole year, obviously, and even though it still doesn't mean that much because it's a fresh start coming into TI, it still gave us an extra confidence going into the tournament. And I think we also have to keep an open mind to understanding that there will be things that we don't understand or have to improve on and be able to learn from those things.
According to Dota, he actually did not play a lot of monkey officials, somehow.
Maybe he plays a shit ton of comps.
No, yeah.
And who cares? I have 600 games on every hero minimum.
Okay. Every hero.
When I saw your edit, I'm like, if I buy Blink, it doesn't seem good.
No, shut the f*** up, you get upset. I want to buy Blink stuff.
You had a Pavis before he had...
No, I know. I know, but I...
Amar, say pee-pee poo-poo for me on the camera. Amar, say pee-pee poo-poo.
Yeah, I feel like you just sold it for that.
Amar.
You just go grab the Blink and stuff. Like the other guy did yesterday. Or how does it go?
Oh, I will live longer. I am
Stop beating this camera here.
Flexible.
yes, like I am fast and
Why do you look like you
whatever.
just came out of bed?
You understand?
I'm
not flexible.
Honestly, I think our group stage was, I would say, like, not the best. I think that even though we thought we came into this TI prepared, like, we weren't quite on the ball with both how we were playing and looking at the game, so we had to learn a lot from the group stage. Luckily, I think the teams in our group actually taught us quite a bit about the game.
So this team, the level one of the games, they smoked and they killed the 4 who was trying to ward small cap. Yes, that's you.
They did it twice.
Yes. So just be a bit aware of it. They're instant smoking a lot of games. Other than that, this team is playing a lot of sort of 4 heroes together, running around. And the one hero that's not with them isn't even always their carry. Like sometimes the carry comes in their 4-man. So they just want to run around and put pressure, and they're going to try to play fast. Like that's the idea of their thing. From the replays I saw anyways. Sven is red.
Because of, you know, the...
I mean, look, if you want to think of it. So Sven is red, that is true. And white.
Warcry.
No, white is Ursa.
Why is theirs white?
Because it's a bear.
Why are bears white?
Because bears can be white.
Oh, okay.
And Slark is wood. Why is Slark wood?
Because
piece of
You might find it, but it's a smoke from Falcons here to the east. Pate's gonna walk right into him. Oh, jump chase! Force Staff getting him away. Focus fire, everything available, but they can't quite get him. Medusa very, very low, already doomed. Crit wants to target. Can they bring him down quite in time? All the mana gone in the world, but they get the extra control. Skinner chased down, and Medusa is dead again! The rest of the team, they don't have anything to do damage in the rest of this fight. Falcons, they might have found the perfect opportunity here as they take down the Medusa away from her squad. And that's 3 dead. Hurry, Courier. The facet, get back to base. They needed a time. Silence is there. Roche getting lower and lower. Yule Scepter lift up. He's still fine for the moment, trying to move in and find anybody, but the Hex was there. He doesn't get it off in time to doom. It's not quite coming out. The boat is used. The base is exposed. Everybody focuses it down, and GG is called.
You know, you guys almost made a really big comeback in this game. Didn't work. So what? Who cares? I think going forward next game, I actually don't want to play Doom for the series. I want to play Amar on a more active hero.
I think it'll be better to give Amar the counter pick, and I get to be on a more active hero, because I felt like I couldn't, it was hard for me to make pressure on Tree.
Jump. Oh, no. Oh. No, they got him. The double. Wait a minute. Trying to get him out of there. And now the Gleipnir no longer playing it safe, they're playing to go crazy. And guess what? Crazy can still be safe because right now they are way too far ahead. They're going for the tier 4 towers, just immediately trying to take them down, planting their flags. We're going to a game 3.
And then this game was good because we used brain. We don't try to run in this Wind Ranger and kill her. I can hear your calls, by the way. So you guys are talking about like whether this Wind Ranger will die or not, taking gate, and they say no, so then we say we Doom instead. Monkey King comes, camps this guy, and they're unreal. I think the game's very easy from there.
Managed to get some extra damage onto these heroes as Skidder is hit. A minute still left on the Aegis as the Doomman is out onto Malrine. They need a little bit more damage to find the kill, and it's not quite going to be there. Lumpy, Vortex backs away.
Okay.
Zap Zoop manages to find the kill, and that gave him buyback. Okay, an opportunity now. Pyke is fully over to strength form, but with Lumpy having a full mana pool, they can maybe whittle these down heroes a little bit more. But Skidder godlike, and still with more time on this Aegis, it's just becoming a bit too much. Falcons moving on in the upper bracket.
El mundo iba a conectar. La luna llegó, el Tuscar estaba y el Va también.
You got there in the end of game 3, you know, you guys never really let the lead go, but how did you feel? Did you enjoy the series?
I mean, I think the series was definitely a bit stressful. We didn't have the best start. I think in terms of strategy and gameplay, we faltered pretty hard in the first one. And then I think we adjusted nicely for the second and third game. Coach had a pretty good speech after game 1, you know, rallied the troops, reset mentally for the second and third game.
After the conclusion of the groups, we saw our first matchup was actually against Tundra in the upper bracket. Obviously, we know Tundra quite well as we've scrimmed versus them quite a bit and played versus them, and we did quite well versus them in scrims.
We just need to have a clear idea versus team, because how they win is they'll like bring more heroes at the start, and the enemy will be like confused, and then they just bleed kills, and they take just random risks and they pay off. Like that's how I think this team will win games.
So,
So Mars, he does this and then he spears. And the second part, Amar always fucks up. He always arenas and then he misses the spear. And there's always a surprised look on his face afterwards.
See if you can get one of those big lassos on a core.
Thompson.
Got the lasso on a core.
Trumps there, snaking immediately in with the lasso. They'll get the follow. No, they won't. Thompson going to get the BKB off. I think the
Linkets. He put the Linkets on it.
It was indeed thrown down onto Thompson. It allows him to save himself from the Doom. And now they can look for the kills themselves. So they run down the 3 of them. A buyback comes out from Crit. Ramsey's ready to dive the high ground. Shackle shots there. Immediate response from Tundra. It's over. GG is called Tundra.
Wow.
What a way to close that one up, folks.
To be honest, I agree we need to take the fundamentals, but I think the teamfight comms also need to be cleared up a bit. Because we're like saying our fundamentals when all of you guys need to understand this. Like Snake, like I'm not saying it's just you, but we can say it once, but people just need to understand how to play these fights. Because like we're talking about like taking it slow and stuff, and then like no one mentions this Marcy's respawning and he gets 3 men stun, right? Like all 5 people should be focused on the fight for themselves, and like anyone can mention Marcy spawning. I just think that, you know, like it's just this. I don't know if it's pressure. I don't know what it is. I just feel like we're smoking when the lanes are bad with too many heroes, and it's leading to no pickoffs.
Falcons. He'll show himself.
Okay. He's in with the Doom. Does get reflected. This time around, Amar opts to go with the aggressive use of the Doom, and that means that indeed he's been caught out by the Lotus Orb. Pure goes straight into the midst of the fight. They're chasing Amar down. Amar trying to split off to the side. They're looking towards snaking. Ramsey's in with the control. Had the X-Mark ready.
Amar has no buyback.
The boat's coming in, and indeed Amar out for 100. Crit's gone as well. They could turn in for more. The Rolling Thunder controls Pure for now. Skeeter though gets caught by the fear from Sack to push back. He'll buy back. But Amar and Crit, they don't have buyback available.
In that bracket against Tundra, I think Thompson's Evoker did a lot. Actually, in both games, he kind of dismantled us. We learned from him and from Tundra a lot from that series. So that's one of the main reasons why we gonna be better now and hopefully go far in the low bracket.
When someone's up, our reaction to them is negative instead of trying to help them.
I did try to help them, because when I TP'd like 3rd time on their shit, I said like we should stop reacting to the moves and make our own. Like in my opinion, by saying that, I'm trying to help them.
I mean, I was listening to the comms throughout the game, and when Stas was trying to do stuff, he was like instantly shut down a lot of the time this game. Like, I'm only focused on this in the comms. Maybe you don't intend to, Skidder, but I'm just saying this is, I don't know how you felt, Stas, but I feel like Stas was very disabled in this game. And I have a big problem with it because I think that the way that we're going to help people to play at their best is to enable them like through comms and help each other. And I don't think this really happened this game. And I also think like this game, like it was a very stressful game, so shit's going to happen. But I don't want it to be like this. Like we have, we have a mixture of like experience and young, and I think it's our advantage. But I think we need to keep it as our advantage.
And Skater is like thinking that we're all panicking, so like he's like trying to like you do it sometimes like because you're like maybe not frustrated, but like you understand that we need to just man up.
Going into the series against one win, of course there's going to be a lot of pressure. We're both playing for our lives at TI. The winner of this series gets to go to the actual playoffs of the International in front of a live crowd. So there's a lot at stake here.
How was your Enigma?
It's so bad.
Right,
I even wrote gold 80 because I'm missing like 3 CS.
Today, most important thing, we all have our individual responsibilities. We know what they are. Let's just make sure we're sticking to them. We all do our part. We already understand we can all trust each other. Stuff will come together.
I mean, I want to say I didn't feel the pressure, but at the same time I understood how much is at stake. This is Crit's home country, and if you would lose against one win, we wouldn't get to play on stage, which was a pretty big loss, and my family is coming, and a lot of my teammates' families are also coming, so it would be pretty devastating if they wouldn't see us on stage.
Trying to get some sort of reaction. It's going to allow them to have the vision to set up for the combo onto Sweden Strong. The Pugner caught in the combo of Amar. Lasso dropped down on the Cloud. He's going to have to get the BKB off. Tried to tell the Raw, but he gets interrupted here by the punch-up. Trying to find the Raw onto Malrine. They lay down on the Wukong's command. They've killed off the Bat, and Cloud, he survives. Hook shot over to the side. They're going to see if they can turn this into more 1W. They've got the control on Amar. Shackle out onto the two of them. Falcons, they've still got the numbers, and 1W, they don't quite have the damage to push on for those kills. Now Falcons, they can maybe get more themselves. They look for the setup on the Respect. They catch him in the torrent. Snowball over to Chira Juniors. They take out Respect on the Clockwork.
She's got BKB.
He's getting turned upon, but Chira Junior will go down. So the Wukong's command gets put to a stop. They've got the Shackle on a Snake King. He's pretty tanky.
They're taking 0 damage.
Being kicked out by Amar. I mean, they're just not doing anything at all.
They're not doing anything.
They've just got to run. They're getting picked apart one by one. It's all too much here for 1W at this point. Falcons, they'll kill off the 4 of them. Respect, the last one left alive. He'll live alive long enough to call GG. This one's over.
I think we kind of knew we are a stronger team than they are, and also the pressure got to them more than to us. I had a little like motivational talk for the boys, and even for myself.
We had like extremely successful year. So, like we all played very good, and no matter what happens today, like who cares? Just like 2 Dream Leagues.
Oh, 3 Dream Leagues.
3 Dream Leagues.
Making it.
Well, we still want more than 3 Dream Leagues.
I don't know why they did that.
So no pressure, like who cares?
Let's not pick Doom 4 games in a row. If we pick Doom today, I will have regrets.
Look at how much they're flanking around.
If they find Malrine,
sees him.
That's going to be pretty big if they can start the fight on towards the sniper. They will. They'll drop down the ward. They'll try to get the Wukong's base. Tree is being cut. Chira Jr. tries for the setup, but it gets caught up as the tree gets cut down. He'll get the BKB off, but he's taken out. They surround Munkushi. Munkushi trying to stand his ground against the 4 of them, but the damage is too much. Munkushi falls. They'll look over towards Sweden Strong as a missile heads his way to bring down the hook.
And the arrow.
It connects again. Crit. He just don't miss. As Cloud's been found, they're running out of buybacks.
There were some unhinged voice comms they played. It was just Stas going, ho ho, ha ha, for like 15 seconds.
Good. I gotta say, Amar is just trying to get me killed. This whole game I'm behind him just dying.
Right?
He's just getting me killed off cooldown.
My Tusker doesn't want to do his job, I don't know. What is he like?
I don't know what to tell you.
Crying about.
I literally just died every time I'm next to Amar.
We drop level. I mean, for sure do or die. I was thinking about bad things if I didn't win this game. But yeah, we won, so it's good.
Like there's no really place for like being nervous or stressed. You know, let other teams handle this, because we proved a lot that we are like, you know, we can win tournaments and we can beat a lot of teams regardless who we play, as long as we focus on ourselves. And what's gonna happen, like there's gonna be a lot of mistakes from us, a lot of mistakes from enemies, and it's all about how we handle these mistakes. So, like if it gets to us, whoever like lets these mistakes snowball is gonna lose.
I was wondering if you, for your fans, in between the game,
if each of you would sign an antler, and I will give them to your favorite fans. Take 2 seconds. If you don't care about your fans, that's fine. Don't sign it.
I don't care.
Okay, great. Thank
you
you,
go, my
sir.
friend.
Your fan will love it. I'm sorry to bother you. We're gonna give this to your biggest fan in the crowd.
Okay.
Can you make a big signature for us? Of course. They have to answer trivia questions about you.
It's an amazing feeling to be able to play in front of a crowd at the International. I think this is where all the Dota fans in the world come together in one place and just get to cheer for the game that we all love and enjoy. And I hope that we'll be able to put a good show for the crowd. Vetboom is going to be our opponent in the first round of lower bracket. We feel quite confident against them as we've had a good track record against them throughout the whole year, and as well even we had a 2-0 in groups against them. Going into this series, we're gonna just be confident in our play.
Of course, we hit all our heroes, and that's why we're in lower bracket. We're just hiding strats.
So it's time to cash in on those hidden strats.
Apparently.
Here we go.
They're going to smoke again.
See what they can get here. Jump onto the side. Save's going to be there with the Hex. There's backup for Skinner.
Here's Skinner.
Race down onto the 2 of them. They'll get the kill. They'll be able to take down Crit.
Maureen,
trying to focus.
he's healing.
Bloodstone heal indeed. It's keeping him alive. He's over with the Maureen.
Oh my God.
They're going to get DPK as well. Triple kill. Leading the way. They'll get the vision set up. The smoke will dispel here. Save's going to jump straight away. They're going to find Snaking. Can they kill him? Though Maureen is in with the counter play. The 2-man.
Miro's gone.
They're fully committing it onto Snaking, but they can't kill him. He pretty much fully heals. They just can't do the damage. Falcons survive. Now tap
That's it.
out.
That's hope.
Falcons dominate game 1.
We won this game through the gate. The one bot rotation, but also throughout the game, every time you guys took the gate, you guys were catching heroes. So let's make sure that we just keep thinking about it. I don't want you guys to autopilot this gate, but you think about it, see the opportunities, and we'll keep playing.
Takes deep breaths for both sides here. It's patience.
They're going to get the Vortex opening in straight away over Waskita. They're going to let to burst through the Dragon Knight. They've done so. He's out the once. Now they're turning attention towards Amar, but Miro found the Doom target. Amar had to back off.
Maureen is just
He's trying to push on forward, but the Ice Spirit catches him. Maureen trying to heal up here with the Satanic. Is it going to be enough to keep it alive against the 5 of them? It looks pretty good. They can't quite bring Maureen down. They've got to start
Psych is in
backing
trouble.
off. He's been caught by the block. Is there anyone to break him out of this? They're going to try and get him back up the high ground, but they can't.
He's down for
the
2.
Bushwhack catches him. He's out for 2 minutes. No buyback available on Psyker. This could be it for Falcons. They're pushing on. That was the fight that they were looking for.
Another catch.
20 seconds until Psyker can buy back. It's on cooldown. He has the money. Can they last 20 more seconds? GPK trying to buy them time in with the Vortex onto the 2 of them, but Maureen and Skinner, they're looking to close it up. The fortification's there. 7 seconds until Psyker is back.
Can they push them off?
I mean, with these 2 rapiers now on Falcon side, I think they push fast. Mirror's in with the Doom. GPK trying to but Amar's in with the save. He's going to get Skinner into the car.
The throne's dying.
He allows Skinner to keep hitting the H and close the game up without any interruption. GG is called.
You should not fuck up.
Just don't
Fucking up is bad.
Play ideal. Perfect.
Going through the lower bracket international is always a beast of its own because there's a lot more pressure than any other tournament, but you have to just kind of suppress and kind of still play your best and try to do everything you can in your power.
Yesterday, when did you leave the prep room?
To go to sleep. I personally left around 9. I think some other people left at 8 and 10. So, yeah. Because I think I was already one of the earlier ones when I left at 9. So other people stayed till like 10 or 11 maybe.
It's also an early game.
Yeah.
Guys, I lost this one pop, one Pango.
100% win rate Pango.
I'm just saying. We pick Pango.
We win game.
I literally do nothing. I just press items and hope and...
No, you're not doing nothing. You're feeding, remember?
What? That game was
What?
What? No, not just that game. In scrims too, remember?
Falcons want to try and catch Cloud9 whilst they're split up, so they can get the jump onto no one. He's going to get caught by the Dragon Tail. Pushback to follow his BKB, still on cooldown. He'll get the Nature's Wrath off, and Watson's going to turn up and try and help out. They'll look towards Skeeter, but Skeeter's incredibly tanky. Snaking will get dragged back by the tidal wave. Marin, he's coming with the side with the Wukong's command. He's ready to try and get this team fight going. Fishman will stand his ground, the Fiend's but he's in the middle of the Wukong.
Now he's got mana.
As the Wukong's command kills him off, Mallory with the BKB is now going to turn his attention over towards Watson. Watson, he's very hard to tackle, as in fact Watson, he's ready to try and bring the fight back towards the Monkey King. Off to the side, Katsomi holds back Skeeter, but Skeeter gets forced forward, well, forces himself forward, closes the gap. Another X-Marks dragging back, keeping Katsomi alive there. DM trying to keep Skeeter held back. I mean, Watson, he's trying to find the chance to get the hits in,
split up.
but he's kind of getting kited at the moment, and indeed no one back on the front lines. He gets killed off. Watson turns towards Amar. I mean,
they're just dancing.
They're kind of just toying with them, moving around them in a way that Cloud9 just can't get the hits in. Watson, he has to bail out. He's going to try and TP him away, but Skeeter's in with a Dragon Tail. Bushwhack to follow things up. Falcons, they're making this fight so difficult for Cloud9 to play, and now Cloud9, they just got to run. Katsomi's going to get chased down by Amar Snake. He gets into the trees, leaping away, but the Starstorm finds him. Watson's left alone. Falcons, they'll take the team fight.
It's so many pickoffs that they're able to do with this type of lineup on the map. Yeah. Anyone who shows.
He's trying to clear out waves with the X-Mark play. They're going to have the damage to kill him rather easily as well. He does have buyback available. They need to use it if they want to try and hold on to at least this mid set of racks. It's getting taken very quickly. The smoke will come out from Cloud9.
The last hurrah.
The mid racks are gone. Falcons ready to sweep over towards the top lane as well. They got to do something soon, Cloud9. I mean, Watson is he spending up? He's holding on to the 4K gold right now. And here's the buyback from Diam. Falcons, got with the lightning. Noah's coming from the side, but he's immediately killed. He tries to start the fight off. They just turn, destroy the Nature's Prophet. The boat comes down from DM, lands onto Snake King, but Cloud9, they've got to get back up to the high ground. They can't take this fight.
They just said GG, Owen.
Okay, well, there we go. I mean, I don't blame them. We saw the chance of turning this one around. It was a little too low for them to fancy their chances in. GG is cool.
Calm down. Language.
Should be a long day. HP now.
I mean, it's fine. It's just fucking.
Did you ask someone?
Yeah.
He's peeing.
Just like only specific.
It's fine. Someone's getting the key.
The thing is, I know he's like listening to Eminem or something. You are so.
What do you mean you did not?
Falcons, they seem to be ready to go in.
They do.
Level 25 on Malrine.
Snake King trying to get some information first.
Oop, little awkward there.
They're going to back off. No, trusting. Catch on the Snakey, but Mary's in straight around towards Fishman. No one's going to look to back Fishman up. Rolls forward with the BKB. They get the burst strike, connects on towards Amar. But Fishman's gone. Watson moves in with Eclipse, but they get the jump on him with the Dragon Tail. He's coy, and Watson stands his ground, or at least attempts to do so against the DK, and he's succeeding. Skinner's getting brought down, like they're taking him down once. Can they do it again? He's still got the BKB ready to go over towards the arena. They managed to kill Amar off. Immediate buyback comes out from no one as Cloud9 know with Amar gone. Maybe this is their chance to take a fight and to hold on in this game. Watson pushing forward. Can they find more in the tree line? Blast will catch over towards the trees, but Skeeter, he's in onto Katsomi. The curse is there for the damage with the impetus of bringing Katsomi down low. Get the cold embrace off. Katsomi tries to scramble back up towards his teammates, but he'll get left behind. Katsomi out for 50. Buybacks available.
Skeeter. He wants to try to continue chasing Watson.
Oh, and they found him! Skeeter's in with the Dragon Tail. Watson's not going to be getting back to the base right now. The buybacks are coming out. They're trying to save him, but Watson's gone. Out for 90. No one. He's got them coming in with a burst trap, and they just don't have the damage to kill Falcons off as Maureen survives. No one at DM are gone. GG is called. Falcons take the series 2-0.
It's okay. It's good to win. But like, we have another match today, so we don't want to burn too much energy being happy because, you know, I'd be happy if we had no more matches for today. It's a long day. Like, we played the first game and then we played the last game, and then if we win, we play the first game again. So we need to be really careful with what we allocate.
Try to save your energy as much as possible.
Also, we can follow the couch tip. We can take nap.
Yes.
Very good coach.
Thank you.
The legend.
Thank you.
Picture with you guys. How are you doing? Great. We were not going to take much of your time. I think we can just. Oh, sorry.
It's a long
Just
travel.
Yeah, it is.
Quick picture.
Yeah, of course.
I think the games against Cloud9 were pretty solid. I think draft-wise, we had an idea of what they were going to do and what we wanted to do against it. And I think, honestly, that series showcased our best play this tournament in terms of team fighting and how we played the map. What I liked about that series was, like, even though we made mistakes, like, we didn't let it get to us, and we were able to, like, pretty confidently come away with the win.
Round 2. We got to get our revenge today. They beat us in upper bracket last time. We got to get them this time.
We've seen this before.
It was the
Thompson
same spot.
found Nullifier, bringing him down low. Broken, damage out. He gets the nosedive away, but he is going to fall. And now Pure, they find the bear. The root is there, and they're going to take it down too.
Moon did call that there was going to be a Viper in this game looking good. It's been all Pure. We also said there's a specialist. This guy knows what he needs to do on this hero, and now they find the Hex, find Malrine. Skidder jumps forward, wants to stun. Do they have enough to deal with these heroes? Tundra do lose one of the bear at least. Pure tries to back out. They're going to also lose Thompson. Maybe going a bit too far, not quite connected. Do they have enough? Yes! The root is there, the heal comes out, the mech to control. Pure tries to get out of there. Meanwhile, Soxa gets up to the high ground, but they start beating into them. Do they have the damage to take down this bear? Pure is still living through it. Pure is eating them up, but eventually they take down the Aegis. I mean, if you're Falcons, you're thinking about having to go up against Mega Crimson. Ramses jumps, a great arena catches onto 3. Meanwhile, Malrine, though, jumps in with Skidder off to the side. Nobody's died in that arena. But the jump away, tops in with the Hurricane Pike, gets a little bit of separation. Soxa walks forward. That is the Bristle, dropping very low. Goo on everybody. Ramses is dead off to the side. Still the Raptors standing over. Great boundless strike. The jump in finds Thompson. He's dead. Damage out from Whitemon. This Enchantress is hitting very hard. The buyback comes, but there's no buyback for Malrine. Skidder, they need to get more kills. They got to take a couple more of these guys down. Pure ready to hit right into him, but look at him. Whitemon up for the high ground. Only Mana can stop this spree. Coming from the Enchantress. Snaking. He's still standing there right up front and center, wanting to kill him off. The smile's coming from Ramses. He knows what's happening. GG is called. Whitemon, you're a monster.
Okay. Guys, this is good format. It's best of 3. It's not best of 2, guys. Just one game in the best of 3, guys. Spam the fucking bear. What's the problem?
Going over, Pure suns himself underneath the tower. Wait a minute, this could be an opportunity for them. Already dead on 1. Malrine needs to back away from the sniper. And trying to hunt, trying to find. Crit gets him. They drop down the ulti immediately onto this sniper, dropping lower and lower and dead. Can they do it a second time now? Clockwork has shown back up. They got to back out on Crit. Crit is in trouble. Stampede, run forward. The blade mail, it's out. Hobson hitting himself, doing a lot of deeps. They run in with Malrine, trying to do what damage they can, but there it is. Already onto him through the BKB. They will find and kill Malrine. Sniper can just hit you from outside of the base, and Pure charges it up, immediately starts to go to town, and there it is. Already caught with the Doom. Does have the disruption. Force staff to try and keep him alive. Malrine, we'll see if he's able to live through this one. Amar out with the stomp, now snaking, looking for the chase down, pulls him back in, but immediately interrupted again. Soxa right on point. Skidder nowhere left to go. He too is gonna die. Falcons, they do not have enough left in the tank. They are too strong on Tundra.
Ramses has done it with the all chat. They know they're gonna go now. There's a fire lit under Falcons.
They're ready to take this one out. Malrine goes in for another salvo, but he's all alone, although the supports are coming back alive again. Falcons back out. Thompson, he's ready to come back in. Ancient exposed. Falcons hoping, dreaming, just want to keep this TI alive, but I'm not sure if they've got enough left in the tank. Pure moves forward, blinks back for a moment. Malrine still lives through it. Now Amar caught in the cogs. Whitemon, eyes on the prize, taking down the Ancient. GG is called. Tundra eliminate Falcons.
I don't think anyone community satisfied with our result in this tournament. I think especially we feel like we didn't get to show what we're capable of this tournament. Going through the break, we played really well in scrims actually, and we just weren't able to execute on the stage. So I think we're all sort of disappointed.
The way we lost Riyadh Masters is the same way we just lost right now. And the way we act after we lose one game is insane.
It just feels fucking weird. And for me, like, there's some sort of psychological block in these big stage games or important games, and that's why, for me, like, I think we should, like, try to work with a psychologist. Like, I think, like, all this stuff, it's like, it's so out of character.
I mean, sure, like, they won today, but, like, we know, like, this is not our level. Who the fuck cares, you know?
I know we all love this game, and I wish we could have done better, but it's always a great pleasure getting to play this game in front of all you guys, so thank you.